I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't se wo pe eye ginger chips a me pa wo chow. Se enye mape ginger chips dia. And you na worry. And it is something say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't se we will be out pick green tea to send me me green tea and me be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me saka no na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefits of ginger. But need just some say get the organic honey and our cajon and I get mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina move to me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver get your more kama. So we Ghana so be patch of free
0277-609-644.
Mape ginger chips dear OBA here. I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't se wo pe eye ginger chips a me pa wo chow. Se enye mape ginger chips dia. And you na worry. And it is something say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't se we will be out pick green tea to send me me green tea and me be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me saka no na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefits of ginger. But need just some say get the organic honey and our cajon and I get mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina move to me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver get your more kama. So we Ghana so be patch of free
0277-609-6. And Lord God said, let us make man in our own image, in our likeness. A man represents God on earth. The handsome man on this wonderful Afromax t-shirt has a message for men, supported by all women in our part of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all about Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus is a supplement for men that helps you keep a good, healthy prostate. This supplement I'm talking about helps you to deal with optimization of blood circulation. The same thing helps you nourish your liver and your kidney as a man. It will fight your premature ejaculation, not forgetting improving a quality spermatozoa, and will combat for you your oxidation stress. All these are in this supplement called Afromax Plus. If you are a man and you want to live a prostrate-free life, I bring to you the message of hope. Call me now and order your Afromax Plus right now, either on the local line 0277 609 644. I repeat, 0277 609 644. You can call me on WhatsApp. You can send me a message on WhatsApp, and immediately I'll respond to send you your order immediately. Or if you also find yourself in America, 862-215-2007. You can WhatsApp, or better still, 202-412-5332. All these numbers will assist you to order in any parts of the world. Remember, for a healthy, prostrate-free life, go for Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus. A man needs a second chance. Thank you.
But I did that Germany, Amsterdam.
US biada. If you've never traveled to the city that never sleeps, you've never traveled before. You are still a villager.
But I say China's Romana.
It is not a country to compare to traveling. And to be all the visas in the world, if you don't have a visa, that really is coming from the United States of America, and I say only visa. Your passport is empty, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Well, all the visas you can have. It's being a pivot for you to receive other visas are not really authentic and accepted in a way. However, all US visa is like everybody believes that this one you have to give him because he deserves it. So for the World Cup to happen in the United States of America alone was another thing altogether. And Ghanaians did well. I mean, I don't know who was not there. I think you are the only person who was not there because you don't have what it takes. So Rosie not being there is not a problem to us. But when the woman doesn't travel, it's not hurtful like when a man is in one-sided. Like,
I didn't share all the matches.
I didn't need all the matches.
Okay, some selected ones.
All Ghanaian matches were well on my list. And I mean, let's say very good thank you to the GFA team, the footballers. I mean, it was a good thing to do. Me call house on party, but he was too strong than any other person. Yes, I mean, my reason was to go and see the guys psychological because challenging they say not just about the case now, but if you remember, it came to a point that the whole Ghana believes our hope is party. So that was an undue pressure on him. So he was like the itch for all of us.
And then you're in England, boy.
Or boy, England, Croatia.
Panama.
Panama, yes. So I'm saying, sir, he was one person that I was looking up to. And after the injury of Gavakazidi and Atizigi,
I
was looking forward for Nanaya Asari. But when I got to the camp, the guy's spirits was so connected to the appearance. So it was a football idea, a teamwork. The spirit on the play was okay. The whole environment was okay for Ghana. I mean, I did go share that day I make call him go share say na microphone celebrity and microphone I once and one celebrity my day work and so much but you can still see Ghana was on the map. So let's say thank you to the GFA. Let's say thank you to the sports minister. There are errors, there are things. Kofi Adams, you've done well. There are things. Nyame, to me certified will be Obi can say Chastela, former player, yeah, teaching ye in our call and our car on Conco car.
Yeah, but on the record this video.
Some mistake, conversation now I'm causing a second because you cannot buy a ticket from this country to the United States of America without having a return. No, you can't buy one way. Unless you're having a green card or having a book showing a passport showing a citizen of US. So he cannot say that he's stranded in America. That's a big lie. He's not stranded.
Wow.
He's not stranded. While sending this guy open and sending it. Chastela is not broke to that extent. No, he's not. He's not. Please, he's not. I mean, let's not paint pictures. And
video never
so it was an error. I think there are a lot of errors that happened. I met him. He was okay. He's fine before I left. In Ayamano, exactly after the match, say Ombra. He was given a good extended. He can be there till the 4th month, so he can decide to come anytime.
Oh, okay.
And you say you didn't say Ombra. Me say yeah, mommy 6 months, but me she me dane da o ma lock him about. I say send me back. Na muti amusisi me. Asemba muti kimi time ni na dey there mo pe. Mudu baby ana.
Answer me combo no. Ticket no. Na you saying
it depending. Last match we now the highest was $11,000.
Yes.
And people bought it and went to stay. Me decided
11 times about
Munja said no. You can't do convert to Ghana cedis. No, it makes it's a village life. Don't do it, please.
11 times around 100.
But I don't know, and I don't want to know. I mean, it's poor people who do the conversion. Anybody who does conversion when you buy things for them in dollars are poor, and they will be poor for a long time. But poverty is a state of the mind. Me say, now America now to $20. It is now Ghana to $20
cities.
That's all. Yeah, what's the Gonna say? It is I'm going perfume. Let's see perfume $1,000. Now me talk. I'm buying a perfume worth 1,000 Ghana cedis. Clear your mind to travel.
That's it.
Don't go to UK. So on the 23rd of October, the 3G award, the 15th edition is coming.
Okay.
And the Alien Crawford. Wow, what to Brana Menunko US? What to Abra?
This year, Angel. Yeah, young Crawford will be nomination.
Said last year nomination, Dr. Furi, Dr. Furi, Dr. Okoko Indian. Last year, Oman your management me, but a pending until this year or Oima is still on the no. Yeah, nominee could you Dixie?
Oh, okay.
But Martisa will resign. And this will resign now. The cost and credit there. We can't give it to because the award is on behalf of
Angel.
And my boss friend, I'm saying, yes, sure. And I'm saying, well, I'm there. And
she's a video.
And I said,
yeah, video.
Oh, I said, yeah, reschedule near personality award and come
connected with ABN.
Yeah, because so ABN was slots. The slot of one Ohimawi and Ejumara Ankasa. But be a person could be as a guest or a visitor to go on the 23rd of October. You can get in touch with me now. So
and
a nomination also be so at the Pebia or Sha. A honorary award or no so frame. Mommy, wait, no one my boss frame. Mama Muskin care. Yeah. I mean, it was a loud all over the place. She needs to be awarded this year. And Apostle Hackman.
Oh, nice.
You know Apostle Hackman?
Then.
What if or two worships new palm, but three I didn't say or preaching tea. A man in you to a side, no, the Ira. And Tia Bonabas. And now for the first time in the history of Ghana, Jackalolo Minya Visa called America. It's all over the place.
Okay, because of World Cup.
Until now, our Samba, so be Shabak 2026. No, Samba. It's a award that way any dia. Osimo bi anji man ko sita virgin visa. 4 years na man award. Osimo bi anji this one visa na abeji. Nyame adom Jakaba. Oba ye so hu say ampa America no. America.
Heaven.
Oh.
Heaven on earth.
Me so ko America no akọ heaven nyefe. Da be ko be catching council kan. Nti so be Tony Japa de e dey akọ American visa. Men dinner them. Oh, Massa.
We are seeing that headquarters.
America. Country be a cabia. And I'll be about America. Be as what no 70 Cincinnati, 70 saying, I'm your own classical. Or be a America. Be a on New York. Be a one America.
Sir,
no.
But I say crime rate is high on New York.
But crime rate is low, Ghana.
Oh, that sir.
Maybe say
a particular state. And
me say the heart of the country, even though the seat of government is in Washington, the heart of governance. No matter how rich California is, New York is a city that never sleeps. If you've not been to New York before, I'm sorry. And you can be shocked saying, America, but New York. I'm telling you. I mean, it's so strange. It's so big to go on bar.
No, but I said, state.
Emu was saying. Emu when you are actually you be there. So, and then I say, the boy how many I was so one why confused who say who any partner any partner but please what about this no oh obeko
kasana ayi ensem bebre na minimum da
they have pa me can say yakọ no kura bi ambese meka what is say about flabi the 15 years we Ghana educational wise no class Ghana from Beno
15 years.
15 years we read JHS.
Yeah,
and we read JHS all core SS. Yeah. And we read SS me boy. And what you say you be the 24 educational wise also on
investing.
Now I graduated from university. So level 400 boy. So minimum say na mo nyina mo ye din a mo sresre e mo de. said the last statistics from Ghana AIDS Commission say the leading rates in girls HIV/AIDS is girls from 15 to 24. I mean, nobody's taking. I'm worried about it because as an HIV coordinator and a counselor, this is alarming to us as a country. This is more important than Chamau to me. 15 to 24 years. You know what it means? Girls are leading.
Not even boys.
Girls are leading. The reason is that say Obanya no the ma bema brands no nya e oba ho. Bema wo no the more because of the opening e ko. Betie me o. Senkola at 15. And yes, sir, mother to child. Say ni maami na ofa yefu. And then fast we am protecting or the man or the any a different story. But in this category, I break it down, me read it till now. Say Enkola at 15. 15 you be no we GHS. All we SS. 24 you be where level 400 all national service. You are joking in this country. The hearts of your country help the girl child now here coming. The girls at that age, yet your mayimu and a doctor or stated and make a statement. Say university girls need to do one Bresi bra a binumu bontino and Masaya the bonny and the momentum. And yes, one can say Yoma Pahucha Mukai. Did you remember that Dr. Lorisetta went around apologizing for the statement he made? Yes. He even sent a press release for us to read. What is different between the Ghana AIDS Commission statistic that we are quiet about as compared to what Dr. Lorisetta said? Because, Massa, don't be smiling. There was a young girl on TikTok who's on us CSA or this 16 or call Galamsey site. Or call one or call Galamsey, no? When you're HIV, when you're 18, and as I said, when you're 18, or the best spread it. See me? The age now, the data now, Ghana AIDS Commission, we are reported cases. I repeat, we are reported cases. Hear me. HIV is your immune system is gone down. Your ability to do work like others are down because your CD4 count is low. And again, we can't share the say. And maybe any Ghana man who can say a chin is or see or the man, yes or the man. Hear me. Now, so the more we are positive now, who cause a year and grow unprotected, who fair drone, who increasing viral load. On your ACE yet, when you're HIV, once your viral load is increased, where your white blood cell is overtaken by the HIV, the immunovirus, then you become an AIDS patient, and that is where the So don't think they are punishing other people. But what are we doing? How do we reactivate the campaign on TV, on radio? The ABC is abstain, be faithful, or use condom. What are we doing? We're running a PPAG, Planned Parenthood Association, and the donor funding. Every time, every year, may campaign. Na sikana and asa, I can't use my pocket money to do this.
Because NCC, not first some they do campaigns.
May say all the money was donor funding. I'm a trained person. I was trained from that money. I was trained from it from the year 2000 to the date. I was trained. See, I started being from Bear Council because so for this condom your money. What Tinko and I'm called Bisa condom. Condom 3 packs, 10 series. 10 series. But microphone share.
It's not expensive.
Microphone share. And I guess now, they have been brainwashing on so much thinking, say, who can use contraceptive, but it prevents HIV/AIDS. Your children at 15 to 24, Ghana girls are leading. Thinking.
It's serious.
15 to
24.
I can't sorry, but I mean, the truth I said, we have to go back, look for money, and let's discuss the way HIV/AIDS has gotten into our system. It's dangerous.
Or suggestion because now you no mobile crash any idea.
Sikani science ni amba bi onu asa
na nyom na kra abu
under government.
And yes is in there. Na your plan budget ni ba HIV/AIDS company no Ghana AIDS Commission. There was Ghana Social Marketing Foundation, no normal condoms. Now PPAG Ghana for your training young wives. We are keeping girls to be able to live a virgin life, not because we want to use them for rituals. But all of a sudden, they start, you just go ahead, can't story.
But over story into my
I just have to say,
okay.
is she recovering? I just have to find out. Wakasa.
I can't say that all time you had the Marisha.
Said they be a shot. Can't stop you go.
And such is all go.
Can you go?
That would to me, the answer.
Me say, me catch yourself to me jail sentence. As compared to HIV virus, that is with their children at 15 to 20. But do you know what it means for your daughter at 15 to be HIV positive?
What the beginning? Also, my wife has refused my mother coming to live with us. Ever since we got married, and I don't want to hurt my wife. I love her much. And then five with me, I do the show come on. I say I'm age 44. Normally, I understand that we newly married couple.
We need space.
Okay, we are newly married couples, and we need space since our marriage is still very young. Actually, 7 months gone. But then, I'm the only child of my mom. Lost my dad when I was just 3, and she single-handedly raised me. Mom really used to be active. I'll just go to the village to visit her, but now she's no longer as strong as she used to. I really feel she should be close to me so I can keep a close watch on her health and be in a better position to take proper care of her. But the issue now is my wife. She is 2 months pregnant for me, and has totally refused that I bring my mom to live with us. I really don't understand because her own mom visits us on weekly basis, and I'm always good to her. But my own mom isn't allowed to come and stay with us. When I ask her why, she will say she wants to be given space to enjoy her marriage. I love my wife just so much, and she loves me too. I'll practically do anything for her. She's a sweet woman, and I really don't want her to feel hurt, especially now that she's carrying my baby. I fear something might go wrong. Please, I need some advice. Counselor, I branch ask me okay simple. Or say Uncle Peso Mammy, a betina or in the eating chain. Then so near no Emma Quine. Mammy no so now will be on hoarding. Say, see, I will into a emirate. Into no yadio, there be an ubet to me a course or Sam Mamma Bra. Mammy no one in Chanko bet to me. I share Mamma na abua. Na was it the end one waka cranny say above I wanted dear and I even know. A yadia mammy to me about woman chan abrevia. Nanso ono ani maame owo ne de ne yiri empese obema kwan na anika sam ni se odo ne yiri yie pa e na ne yiri no so edon sesei woye de
me that say catch and say ondo ne yiri suru ne yiri anyone. Most of us are afraid of our wives and we say we love them. No, it's not true. We are just afraid of them. And because of the fear, we don't want to hurt them. So when you hear men talking like this, from me to the others, we don't love our wives. We fear them. That's the truth. We fear. We fear our wives because our fear for we hurting them is what they will do when we hurt them.
Okay.
And what they will do when we hurt them will affect us. So we are living an ostrich life as husbands. So I love my wife in this situation. But my brand in Ukraine said the wife is right because the mother is a witch.
So say.
Okay. The wife should not allow the mother to come and live with them. Number 2, he has the strongest order to release the mother to visit and go.
Okay. Okay.
The wife cannot control the entry and the exit of people who walk into the house.
Because also just mommy and the Wyoming.
And no phobia, obi ansoma ma me say onyem. Nice. Tie me kan say. Obeme bia fiti me so e go so. O wale na ma me betan awade ase awade bi.
But oba
ne ma me ne ba awade ni gina. Wo ahwempo a wo ne be da anyem.
Interest.
Adentia, a son say, Obama is comfortable with the mother and social capital. On him. Bema bia wawu ba bema oyire a future troublesome mother-in-law in the making. Me why Rosie ne? Na me and Mrs. Lutota. Only me mama yepe anamunim. I repeat, if I marry Rosie today and make her Mrs. Lutrot, Rosie and my mother are the same in our Lutrot family. She is not a Lutrot. My mother is not a Lutrot. She's a co-opted member. Okay. So when you see that the two co-opted members are fighting, don't join them. I repeat, the wife of this guy where you enemy mama pet. So when they are fighting, not say on pen mamu if you see and say no mama buy ni jembe fi no kra. The only secret is that men bring my mama betina ho obetima besla. Mama ayam mrea fanuko aged home ana po bi no hwe no. O yire nya nurse. Madam, men bring emma on fani mama emma. Ene no so nkuma wo wade ense. Abranti oba no maame ba ho. Mr. Oba na be ma no de. Oba ni maame ni betina betina fie wa gidna te betu de ne ba na da bra ba kum enfo bia ho. Ni maame ba ho pe awade no begu ese ni maame e be. Be ma ni maame. Be ma ma bia maame mi maame e be ifo e wo ma wa ya sa. Mi maame owo mi oba ma wa ya se a oye be ifo. Be me bia wo maame ba wa ya se a oye be ifo because all mother-in-laws of wives are future witches, wizards, and wicked people, including your wife. So when your wife gets a son, she's a future replacement of your mother. On 0277, the time I so cry, may call more one side. ABN member and George Luther 0277 Afro Mass Class 609 6. I don't care what you. Munga said, "We Gary and baptizing or yali too much." 0277. Oh, say you na say 609. Says oh yali too much. 0277 Afro Mass 609 6 of Utom Jinja went to I don't know.
Councillor, the weather was say, I do 102.9 FM drive near the bro. Akosia Rose, huge Rosie, and I feel DJ Richie. And get real video with a friend. I study Vivian. And so, MCR home, but we made him course. Yeah, that's it. News and not yet the bro. Now, we have more chance this year. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I said, I said that.
All right, so I mean the discussion will start now. I gave you a lot of promises and statements. So the game begins, and it is for us to understand the beginning of the game. But I'll join you soon. Whilst you watch me from the ground, don't worry. The reason is because I'm setting up. It's a simple conversation. And if you hear that I say that young guy's mother is a witch, it's true. Water. Don't worry, it will come here. I am here. I'm setting my things up. But if your mother-in-law is living with you in your house and you are happy, your mother-in-law, your boy, or you know, I'm say, forget it. It will not help because your mother-in-law can never be good than your mother. See the past. Or maybe I want to see what you want to say. What you want edgy. Say, woman, we are sickness. Yes, you are sick, but you yourself you are the definition of sickness. The reason is because nobody can love you more than your biological mother. There can be errors, there can be mistakes that you can attribute to your mother in this life and this situation. But no matter who you are, your mother is your mother. And nobody can be better than your mother who did that to you. So let's get this. Let's get it. Let's make it a company's conversation. And let's realize that we are here to help. We are not here to destroy. So share the page invite a friend as I get together my accoutrement to set up the next phase of our show. Don't worry, as for the TikTok, they are blocking. Now we too, we are here. When they block, we'll still be here. I am back. Somebody who has been in prison is good, and we are not happy. There's nothing we are going to discuss about it. Your voice will not add up to the appeal. You know that. People's cases that are still there, they are there. There are people that when they arrest them, you can make noise. But you see, your noise doesn't change anything. Because the people themselves, some of them, I mean, I saw a statement. I don't know if it's true, but that Chabahun to me said, the Hian say, the power. Meaning that for cancer. Because it's a social media, unfortunately, and throwing consent Ukraine. What I say, and he said, Chabahun to me, like I said, Munsuma. He said that the Luba boy, Munsuma, Mama. Simon, that the Luba boy. Say, Simon, relevant. Be some say. Lumba, you see one draw. I am correct. It's just a question I'm asking. Apostle Kodosafo. And I am a friend. Emeritus Apostle Kodosafo. Say I see I can kind of way. True copy of the will in a near second. And the answer, yeah, can you be a can. But Ocho really, the honorable Josafo can you, the Osibo can you, the Obi can you. It has not brought us to a place of people trying to have a fight, a quarrel, or whatever. Unfortunately, it has rather brought us to a space where all of us are learning something new and something fresh to make sure that our life becomes sweeter, like Aluguin to me. Thank you very much that you joined me today. Our conversation is going to be sweet. It's going to be nice. It's going to be lovely. If you have an opinion, no insults, just bring it. I mean, those who have reported us in our TikTok have been blocked. I won't say anything to you, but whatever reason or whatever plan you had, that is why you went to report me. And the robot who is managing, or the AI that is managing TikTok, have never done any inquiries, but I've given you the privilege and the doubt that, truly speaking, I deserve to be blocked. Don't worry. We are here to learn. This is the School of Marriage and Relationship. Share the page with somebody and let them know that it's a good life. It's an educational page. Because this restriction that is coming is very irritating and it's annoying, especially when you have not done anything that you deserve that. Our conversation today is a very simple topic. A young man's letter has come. I've been reading for it because a long time we had a brand reading because of the timing. UK people sleep early because they work very hard. And they are not like those of us in the US. We don't sleep at all because we don't feel sleepy. If you see someone in the US, what that will be out there or US or yale, just say yes. So conversation is very simple. Conversation is said. I'm not telling you because I didn't mammy yale, so I'm now what do you feel? But then you say on prem and mammy emma, and your map on so I confused. So no don't any pa, it's only your bear. And I make us say, Abranti Bia, oh, mammy, ever saw me better or I didn't see you. I said, we could sit down, mammy, we didn't say, oh, baby. And pass, oh, mammy, but no more baby, I baby. And they tell you, yes, sir, oh, mamma, now, with my bands, come to visit and go, and we and slash. Now, Obama, mammy, dear, Obama, mammy, if you are, who did that? We didn't mean you attempt, we didn't mean disrespect too. We didn't go for pressure. You are co-respected unless you are not the man of the house. If you are living in the same house with your mother-in-law and your wife, and your mother-in-law doesn't respect you, and your wife doesn't respect you, it means that you have lost your nature of being a husband to the wife you married. And they are not seeing you as a husband in that house. They are not paying utilities. They are not running the show. You are not the one in charge of the place. And that is why they are not respecting you. But today we're going to go deep into the conversation. I have a lot that I have been discussing since I went to the States. I've discussed your HIV stories with you. But let's all be fair. It is not a good news to hear that somebody drives their car to the law court and leaves there without driving his car. I mean, even police cell is a place that you don't want to be. No matter how big you think you are, when they rent a room for you in Sawam or any of the police station, is a place nobody should waste for themselves. You know the Ghana sisters, when they are fighting around the places that they like to fight, or they like to quarrel. I mean, fight is different from quarrels. When they are quarreling, quarrel, none of you are there. None of your mind, so they believe that when they go to police station to report, they are going to rent a room for you to come and sleep inside. One of the rooms that I have never wished to be in before in my life is a room called a prison or a cell. However, in our line of duty, we will always be there. When your case is in court, there are times you don't know what will happen. You don't know how the judgment will end. So when it happens to a friend and a brother, your right to laugh is yours. Your right to mock is yours. Your right to feel sad is there. However, none of your mood swings, none of your actions or inactions will change the genuine judgment of the law court. But there is a proceedings that you can put in place called the appeals court, so that you can either change the judgment, the verdict, or change the statement of the Supreme Court judge who passed it, because you have the right to go to the Supreme Court by judicial for an appeal. So at least I hear Chawawuntumi's kids are going for an appeal. I mean, he's been a friend, he's been a brother, he's been everything, he's been a boss. He's worked out of a lot of things that we have seen. I wouldn't know him much like you do. And because I wouldn't know him much like you do, I wouldn't know him much like you do. As far as I'm concerned, where I know him up to, he's a nice man to me. Maybe to you, he may not be a nice man, because unfortunately, you might know him more than I know him. Or he might have been in your bad books as compared to me, that he has been in the books I have, which doesn't have a bad one yet. I mean, because I'll say, your name, I don't know how to mention it. Adia Beauty, that lady there, I know her, but I love her. I like the way we interact. But somebody to me hate her because their interaction was bad. So when you hear bad news about her, they will say, "Oh, Shiakake," you know, that kind of thing. Yes. So it is not a moment of laughing at somebody or behaving like those kind of things. People have the right to say that because maybe they had some particular leverage with Chawawuntumi, and maybe it didn't go the way they wanted. And for that matter, they are peeved or they are hurt, and they want to have something against Chawawuntumi, and so that is how they will say it. Having said all these things, what I know is, so you remember the story of the Bole teacher. The Bole teacher that became a viral news out there for everybody to read something. The Bole teacher was the teacher who was found culpable by the letter written by GS, that this teacher, unfortunately, what he did was that he had, there's a said teacher, according to GS letter that we all read here before I left. There's a said teacher that they say there's a video that is gone viral purporting to be from the Bole Senior High School with an amorous relationship between a teacher and a pupil. According to GS rules and regulation, they say what is in the video with the said teacher is a misconduct according to their code of ethics. So they are investigating, and when they are done, they'll bring us back to the report. We didn't hear the report yet from Ghana Education Service. However, the young man came out to grant an interview, pleading that he didn't do well. However, he had a relationship with a girl. The families are aware that the two of them had a relationship. He knows he didn't do well. Everybody can err, and he has erred. And for that matter, he's pleading that he should be forgiven. They have sacked him. They have stopped his salary. He has been deleted from the system. He's been told not to go closer to any school anymore. But he was pleading through the social media, asking GS and asking guardians to forgive him, and then give him a chance to go and teach in another school. They should take him out of Bole and throw him somewhere else to go and teach as a teacher. And I thought that request he made sounded nice, but it was not appropriate. I said it from day one that the act that he did was wrong. And we should expand the conversation. Do you think that this Bole teacher should be given a second chance as a teacher and a pupil in our schools, because he has requested that they should bring him back to teach, even not in Bole school. They should give him the opportunity to teach again, because the teaching skills are still with him. Hear me. I don't support the fact that the teacher in question did what he did. However, I believe in the second chance mentality and the request. I also think it was wrong for the teacher to grant an interview, but it was the only medium for him to be able to reach us, because he's being posted and has been blackmailed, and a lot of things have been said about him because he was wrong. He is wrong for the act and the action according to the code of ethics of GES. GES has made it clear that there should not be any relationship whatsoever between a teacher and a pupil. It's part of their code of ethics. One day, we will visit this code of ethics conversation. It's not just in GES, it's in different places. There are companies that will never allow a husband and a wife to emanate from their companies for reasons best known to them. They started like that, but right now they're broken the protocol. I remember that multimedia, for example, was on record that they never want to have a relationship between staff. It was clear that it didn't happen. But all of a sudden they allow it because everybody have the way they can find their lover. So like we are in ABN right now. I don't know who and who are married in ABN though, but it's likely that I've not heard that they have a rule like that. But most of the companies didn't want husband and wife to be in the same place. But the teacher's code of ethics stands that as a teacher, you don't have a relationship with the students. I don't know if in the code of ethics, it has a range of the type of school, because there are nurses whose husbands are also lecturers in certain schools. Do you get what I'm saying? And some of us who have become visiting lecturers, we go to places that where our wives are writing, they are doing their masters. We are invited to come and lecture there. So they are our students, but we are married to them, and whatever can happen, can happen. So maybe when I get a books to read much about how these particular code of ethics stands, where it's said that a teacher and a student can have a relationship, I will understand the teacher and student, the range or the age bracket or whatever it is. The girl in question will be maybe less than 18 years based on being in JHS, is that what we call it, or SHS or whatever, SHS, okay, the senior high school. So, for example, if she entered the school at 16 and she is in her third year, according to the story that we heard, then at 16, she'll be 17 in second year and will be 18 in third year. So if so, she went to school on the same correct calendar from age 6, like how it's been planned to be that class 6, class 1 is age 6, then she is above 18. For that matter, her consent was okay. However, in the human and the consent section of our laws, when people are in authority, it is believed that even the consent that was given may be given under duress based on the position of a person. So, for example, I'm a teacher, I'm a lecturer, I am a headmaster. Somebody is under me and the person is 18. They might be giving these acts that happen in Bali for maybe an offer. I know what I'm coming from. So even though we might see it as a concern from behind because of the age bracket, it could still be that the people didn't really consent. They didn't consent to the act, but because of what is happening. Having said all this, my question is, was it wrong for the teacher to, as it were, come into the public space to make the request that he did? He requested, and before the request, he made it clear that what he did was wrong. And he's apologizing to the Ghanaians to get forgiven. And remember that to where as human, all of us can go wrong one way or the other. What he did and where he did it was wrong. So the Bible teacher has admitted that he's wrong on that video. Okay. The next part was that he also comes not as justifying, but he comes to make it clear to those of us who are blaming him for eating a student that is supposed to be teaching that. The lady in question is somebody that the two of them are into that already. They are in a relationship that has been accepted by the parents of the girl. So the family of the girl are aware that the Bole teacher and the Bole students are going out. According to his narration, the family of the girl is aware that the two of them are having a relationship. So to the family, the act that we saw will not be a surprise and a worry to them if what he's saying has any type of truth behind it. And I repeat, if he's lying, then our conversation will be based on the lie. If he's speaking the truth, then our conversation will be based on the truth. I don't have his contact to ask him, but this is what he said. He said that this young girl we are discussing is a young girl that the two of them are already in a relationship. So based on the relationship the two of them are, the act that we saw can happen, and the family is aware. He is waiting to marry the girl, according to him, after school. So he coming out to come and tell us, say, do you hear na pama ya pama no kombe din. Etiem patchoma ni emfa ne nko school fufuro ekura bi ase no onko kira de. Mumu amoka se yempre esan se wato oba oba bi aye dia nyamransem a enye. Baby I didn't be should we give him the chance by fighting for him to be reinstated? And this is my condition for reinstatement. If a nurse, a doctor, a teacher is trained in this country, most of them, their trainings are on the taxpayers' effort. Most of them, their trainings are not fee-paying trainings, even though they are fee-paying schools. The majority of our students that we raise and bring them to a medical field, our teaching field, and other sectors, the government foots their bill for them to go through the whole educational system and graduate and become an asset for the nation. Some even sign bond to serve for 5 years before leaving the bond. Some will have to be a missionary for a number of years before taking a seat, because per the training that was given to them, you cannot be pregnant when you are graduating. It's part of the policies for teachers, for nurses that we started and we're living with it, and it was good. I remember in the year 2001 or 2002, I started to be corrected. After 2000, we were having shortages of midwives. And so the graduation class of midwives, before their graduation, the hospital was asked to do a direct input in their life so that when they graduate and they are done, they've already done specially, like they've come to do a training program already in the place. So they should post them to come and work here. God being so good, the listening government by then, whoever was in charge, listened to us and said 23 of them or 13 of them should be released to us so that we can have them help the maternity block because they are midwives. We wanted to increase our delivery from 6 to at least 10 or 15 or 16. And truly be told, equipment was set up, and for the first time, we were able to do 16 deliveries in one night. Is it 16 or 6? I think 6 delivery in one night. And it improved because equipment were available nurses were available, and everybody was on their toll to work. So it was good to hear that. Let me tell you the funny part. When the graduation happened and all the girls graduated and they posted them to our place, out of the numbers that they gave us, close to 6 to 8 of them were pregnant. Out of the 8 of them that were pregnant, some were so close to delivery. And I'm telling you, it became a bombshell. The other part was that most of them, after their first appearance, requested for a transfer back to a certain village that they were coming from and a certain city that they agreed they were living in. So it also became a big bombshell for us to be able to move ahead with what we wanted, as it were, to do as people that you can either follow them or whatever it is that we are discussing. Now, having said all these things, the teacher here is saying that he was wrong in what happened, but he needed a second chance. What do we do? Friends, loved ones, TikTokers, right? He needs a second chance. What do we do? Thank you. If you make a request, we'll pick you up and then we'll discuss it. What do we do? What do we do? He has accepted all his fault, but right now he's saying that we should pardon him and push him to another village to go and teach. Yes, mind you, we have lost a teacher to an act that he did, but we have not lost him as a teacher or a lecturer who has a full knowledge of what he's supposed to do. So what do we do with it? What do we do with it? I'm here, I'm listening to you. You can make a request to pick you up and then we'll have this discussion. The guy in question, and when Abuna comes, read the story direct. The guy in question is saying that he's pleading that they should send him to another school to go and teach, not again to Bali where the issue happened, but he's ready to go and teach anywhere because taking him from the salary is going to affect him. Don't come and say, oh, you know, I say we all can from so and so those of you who are saying, say, he's a dangerous person to live in society and all those ones here, let's be careful. He's still a first-time offender that have been caught. The fact that he doesn't maybe every day, it doesn't mean so. My questions are that should we consider, do you think that the interview he granted made a lot of sense? Is it good to grant interview when this thing happened and what was going on? Because right now, he's the only person. But look for one year, something like that. Yes, even for your kids or training, it's not going to say, you might say, on coffee, so what I'm saying is that the guy at volley issue right now, GES has made a statement again, asking that after his interview, the police should pick him up. I don't know why. I think I said on a certain platform that I don't know why the police should go for him and invite him because we don't know he's at large. If GS was looking for him and they didn't find him, then why did he also come to do the video? If he had been handed a letter of sack and he has stopped going to the school, do you think he should just stay in his corner? Or he's being fair, or it makes sense that he's making a request to be reposted. I want to have this conversation whilst we prepare for Abuna to come and read the story for us. Our main topic is about a mother-in-law, a mother to a daughter-in-law. We're asking that as a husband, how do you manage your mother and your mother-in-law? Very, very important. Because the story that we're reading here today is that the mother-in-law is not allowed anything. And from where I sit, is not going to be easy, but it will work. That's what I believe. It will work. It will work. So, like I said in a video earlier on, the 15th edition of the 3D Award is coming, and nominations are needed. We want somebody. So share your thoughts with us, share your opinion with us as we wait for Abner to read the story for the day. What should we do? What should she do? What are we doing? I'm waiting for you. Share your opinion, let me read them. The teleprompter is here, I'll read them for you. Let's see what it takes and what it takes. Bolly teacher, should he be given the next chance so as to deliver? Because he's been trained. We've trained him. Every day I say that if you arrest an ECG staff who is doing an illegal connection, for example, and you sack him, walk him out, whatever, disgrace him, whatever term you can use. So what do I have shared with you? I'm here. I'm here on TikTok. I'm here. Let's go. Councilor Luke. Let's go. I realize that we are dropping down the mall. Please hit the screen. Love it. And we are not doing anything harmful here. So those who are reporting that we are eating harmful statements. Good life. That. Doing that. Well, we're not hearing anybody on this topic, and I've given my portion of my district. There's an invitation here. Just drop it and share your opinion on the Bali SHS young teacher requesting that he should be posted elsewhere and not the sack that he has gotten. So the sack has made him very sad. And I don't know what has really transpired. I don't know if you understand me. I'm quite waiting for you. It's very, very demoralizing to see at a TikTok that we're doing 1K. It's come to this level, but so is life. We will win. We will win. And the winning is just at the corner for us. And whoever reports us, not because we've done anything to them, but hatred, on we speaking the truth, I want to promise you that we will not stop speaking the truth. I told you some people, those of you who are my followers, I gave you that something will happen when the issues were occurring after the demise of the late Daddy Lumba. I told you that something will happen. It will definitely happen. That will settle most of our confusion, our faith, and the issues around the building. Well, we're still waiting. In case you haven't thought, just send it to me. I see. Let me see what I can see here on the prompter. I can read from my prompter here. So if there's anything I need to do, then I can. So this is an old. Okay, so there's no message at the moment. So in our conversation, I'm now by the end and we'll find money a story because more person will discuss SHS idea. Pay a brandy Onyamwa. Egadi Gomoni Via will be our do a more for Eddie because from so the it will be a so let's go. Yeah, I can't play music here because of the news. Yeah, there's a news going on. So news make one is difficult to make a lot of noise in it. Okay. So welcome once again to the School of Relationship and Marriage, where we are live on TikTok, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook. Please do the needful and ask the so let's do it. Make ourselves comfortable and visible in this act. So that's what I'm looking forward for today. That's why I came here. I think that if we don't get an Ashimi, I might move out because we need each other. Waiting for your comment to read. I'm trying to look forward to see if your comment here. Okay, actually, okay. No comments are coming. We are reducing and we are getting one. I don't know if TikTok is happy that we are having live, we're having this one person who is an eyeball. If they are Spanish, you know that this is not the standard that I live with. That's why usually I get pissed off and I shut it down. Where we go to 215,000 on TikTok or on Facebook. Unfortunately for us, the people okay, really give me a puzzle to fix. I fix. It means that you are aware that I'm having a TikTok. Aware from this act of delaying me with two people who are the eyeball because you have closed the visibility, you've closed the people not to see what is going on. I pray that one day the system will understand because
It's very, 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 very annoying. Very, 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 very problematic. Well, I'm still waiting for your comments, but I'm not. If you are there, can we start a conversation? If you can hear me, read a story for the day. I'm not. It's not there. Whoever has a story can read it for us. Trying to see. We are quiet on the page. Just make a request. And here the topic we are treating is that a young man is claiming that the wife is stopping the mother from coming to the house, and he's not happy about it, even though he loves the wife. But the wife's mother comes to the house, and they are living with her. She comes and they are peaceful. But the wife says, "I don't want to see your mother in this house. Your mother cannot live with us." That's the story. Cannot live with us in this house. Never stop the mother from visiting. But they say cannot live with us in this house together. The wife is pregnant for him, and he doesn't want any situation that will lead us to some marital confusion. And he's made it clear that you can make a request. Let's go. I don't know, but I think I want to discuss this thing. Let's have a conversation. Hey, TikTok hey yo, Facebook will be an enjoy school enjoy na. Yeah, they were in team we say actually. Na yam block it, you say start here, you be a cafe. Majority go on as it. What does it? Volley teacher, SHS teacher, and say. You're finding to baby from no uncle Chiladi. And William from Swan is 1 year, young fan check. Lema, Bokode, Akosi says is here. It's what Manati as he said, BBC ever container so meet you as a scam. No, you have to on record. Okay. Okay. Mati. And the one so we be a you win a few mama. So for Nana. Mr. Sir was sending messages. One say by 26, I didn't do what or no what of coordination and we are the was Charlie. Martin, that's it. It's a much one. Go being gone, drink our pictures. You didn't come at time may pick your life. But me too. Instead of the same thing in concert. And I want it. Hey, yeah, how far I did say. Then so I'm treating how to manage your mother as an in-law to your wife. That's the whole game. And before that one, as we wait for Abna to come and read a story for us, well, your Abna will give me noted. Today she has not done noted. That's one of the good English. She knows, she's a first class student. It's a professor. And now I'm trying, but I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't. But before that, ball teacher didn't come on. It's Abna bad. Read this story. But some of my is true. Abna only alerts is here. I didn't hear. Only alert because visibility in low. You are blocking restriction that me so all my TikTok we in the end. Ubia unya alert se me ba unya bio. When it is obi share more until one share you better na 1 3 2 years me ahia na bit ma share. Me dem ba say misua de content media e wo YouTube wa me monetize e bu be sue bi. What ma say? But me TikTok ba put in a block here. When you the last week. And also, almost an administration about 2 and so. I don't know what to do this year. I can't kind of making kind anyway the moment here. Maybe for a buyer, I don't want to say and as I said, Mrs. Sammy Swap, Mrs. Sammy Dean Sango for it. And whatever, no, I share. What shall near the call? Kai said, this same process, money a fire, and I didn't go with people who are different mentality about their marriages. God answers here doing the school of religion of marriage, and we help them through the backside of life through private counseling. And today they are solid, they are sweet, they are happy. Continuing, I got out of the plane and a lady told me that she called me after watching me on TikTok. And is it TikTok or Facebook? 10 years ago, so it's not TikTok. 10 years ago, and she was crying and contemplating, and evil thoughts came into her mind. When she spoke to me, I told her something that she felt, the thing left. And today, she's the most happiest woman on earth because of what I said and I told her to do, and she followed and she did. These are the testimonies that we give to people. We help people not because we want to help them. We help people because they are in need. So Abna, I see Abna is here typing, and sugar task is start. Sugar start. So my conversation, I'll repeat myself again. I'm repeating myself so that the conversation will become nice and sweet. Abna will come and read a story for us. But before she comes to read a story for us, my question was very simple. The Bole SAS teacher came on this network on this social media platform and said that he is requesting that he should be forgiven because what he did was wrong. Good. The Ghana Education Service itself has stated that what the guy did is against their code of ethics. Good. The guy too says right now, honestly speaking, what he did was wrong, even though the girl happens to be his girlfriend. What's me baby because the way you came here now, the way you was now now one from to me. That time wow. It's a 5 o'clock when you came there, or 10 o'clock, and you were what did you do? Ababa, one baby, one bed that I feel. And the Ababa to your regular streaming of live now. But for the last week, once I buy and the new page in the buy, is your call back 200 crown near issue. Your wow, measure on the restriction not to you. This is your side view. The reporting, you are here, Juma, or Benedict, by Bukusu Akasa. Go one in Yama, meaning the 4, 1 in Yama. Will be a last time a year. We are 220, yes. Because maybe you see different page. The more block here, and you see. New one I'm starting to master block here. And if you only say, and yes, you are back on I be a winner follow now on your mama, Councillor one echo. But to be a encore now because there's never because there's no motivation because who also be you're not blocking visibility. Gifts they send you a month in Pocona or Promo Manada. And you are blocking gifts, you are blocking visibility. And to be a say and to be bound to go back and send you more baby one and I'm still what they never also when I buy and yeah, unfollow also by me I can't explain myself to everybody, but I think that the AI that pick up the report should also have the opportunity to see that whatever they said we're doing, that is why they have to block us. Are we really doing that? I think that the honest lies on us to share it to other people, share it into other groups, so that almost it is a good life. That is what we're sharing. So I can see it, na actually good life. Yes, everyone be able to say be cool. Until the like is good, no man shares on top. Now, because we are near me kind of criteria we say so far on relationship matters. Me and me could take him go for the go for can now the man kind of repeat it is say who access to the original, why do you go for the fake to get trouble before you come for it? And the Ubia open relationship talk show for baby the Ebea or ya Baba Tea no credit later. Eh, Oma Makina, Omoya Hill, Omoya Hay, who quack. Pamonka said me dingo and I'm catching say, Assembia Asha Sabia and Kanka, and fat ma Pusia Sewa home, everybody, but they be a ban. A lot of people will go through spiritual attack and punishment. ABC and you share not share ye. Entina upon the Gudusa for dear by year. A will not ama be accorded the Namania say at the previous image. Enti do be a block here or no why Manyamini. Abna and come ye and then is a brandy beer. This also tibia, one more you can say something by motive and I want it. Teacher be all bolly school one. Teacher be all bolly. Now, teacher na years what you say. Oh, one video be a chance teacher be near by be said you I am permanent group be a answer and father. And GS work at and say, the ATS for time more money say, Omra a tier teacher, any school ni and branch. Pray and for Namasaso. It is a young teacher and say, dear, a young Muna, Oma catching a choir and a more omotu. Bad so a brantier or non so in and a what's bed. Now, Yanti said on the report nowadays was in my copy of the report. But your and mammy asema me can say your honor abranti ekoya interview abran okoya interview catch him before say the oya no anye ni na years for ayinadi na na aduane abọ edi so be na ono himself the oya no anye but osre say yem post no go e be fufu amna wati ase onko e fufu no go kira de na ye see no e yam from so onye mani si biom da and you are a repented new person but obepe say nipa na oye oda mining nipa oda sa nyama school na no ebe bomodin say ode ni boni be check nyama no be fufura what abna okans biom say oni abaya na mpra na mo twem ni maami ni on prentwi the again yi ni maama ne bobom nyina nim so ne na hihye ho a ommewale enti abusuafo de omunim dara so omu yim no ko out ya school for na emu and my questions is here and say abna was the guy wrong to come and grant an interview about what has happened? Number 2, is he also wrong to request that they should let him go far to go and teach because he's still a teacher? And what do you think should be done for this young man that we all saw what he did on the science lab table? Maturity.
Some more.
You find chat me man is about to that yeah na ebi mo si me fan chat okay
but and also I don't know. So maybe only dates, they say it doesn't give you the right say school premises and I say if you're in the authorized now also in Canada, it doesn't matter. It is any color you require now. You know just say computer lab because of your you internal double and it's not a place to have sex. Please and for and like companies they will work and don't even allow couples to be in the same company. So you know all the say. It doesn't justify your situation, say, because when you party dating it's allowed, no. To have no party or kind of party, it doesn't really make any sense. Because how many dating today? Only dating, no baby start permission from the school authority to say many gay dating to them. If you are secret meeting another. It doesn't sit well or can be in public sympathy say, oh, I buy you kindness on a random girl, you'll be on any date. Even if it's here, doesn't mean so you're going to be on that. It's all no crowd, they're wrong. Pleading say, on yes, I will post in and they are buying a decision to make meaning what's in the break.
Was he in a no batch of money?
And they make
or see why you were from, but mommy, if I go to a craft food, yes, no child, one year. And I'm proposing years for Jana. Omumba or Umususo or Bebe or Mumba.
Our parents be a because we a teacher, as a teacher, you're supposed to protect students. So I was so much protection to students, because only students need that all in the name of getting the students are. Parents, yeah, that's true.
Yes. And so the wife you say, maybe a man second chance nana.
That may council, I may say, authorities can decide. They know their rules. I want one way regulations, you know, they should decide.
But I'm not a yes or interview because you see, I'm the GS4 can say police got change go on you share action on munya.
No, I really interview. And so what would you catch a what an alpha from a police for?
And I answer,
will be our Jennifer.
and I see police work, and GS was the police were watching.
I saw it's not a patch of the farmer as a champion will be a farmer. I want in I don't say no one part. To be my way to my crowd, don't say, I saw train over what's a year, so train. I was a train old project, was also punctuality, which is rich.
Brother, I saw training the way now, okay, Mr. Minimum
Also police fortune.
Now, you would be a police while you can do.
I said, a police one and a police.
Who compare indecent exposure law, dear. It is so obedient or came up police action court. Who's that no indecent with evidence? It's a holiday police did not a dimuka crap. Meaning, but I say GS4 the Kai police force here and watching. When I am at meeting Naga class, I'm watching my GS4, I'm watching a moment.
Council, I said, we're coming to say it.
Tell you, this is a video. Oh no, why video and say, never I don't do one, 9 patch or man, near money go. Well, Ben was about what again, but why I didn't know baby. And I've now me life in so say, who training teacher and I'm Nessa, some say I'm Manka. And I say, who see teacher and I am from Swana Pamona. I teaching and one in field so. He's still an asset. I think say at 7 years a training teacher. Now in form so back on ye luzuna. I'm thinking say
extra classes.
And the one America say all on your bibi offer me who ye bibia. How are we going to see them? You may want to say and yeah, is you. Money in the picture, I tell you, baby, I want to go, you know. That's a mistake. You go for a top. Ghana for. This will be a show. Okay, that's the only name social media. Oh, media interview no yen them this only some no crepasa. Interview no yen the main pet. GS4 Saki, woman for letter number 2 baby. And Jabba Nabakai. Well, now go back to number BD when in Naba, when you were in Naba, now compare with Bina coaching and Golayadi. Many one as well in one with you. Interview need the I'm not for necessarily chop and also necessarily chop and also be catchy. What you give us?
I also always do defense student and
Defense student.
So on this defense students.
We said evidence in your side, here see. And I guess not complaining there. What I say. But I'm not be a young drink or this. I'm not to say what we want. Emrani say Electronic Transmission Act and say, who wait no trial home, who be unstop home. But the be a bayam from so and say, well, trial at the above. And I'm command me, the beside the be answer, teacher, yes, send me a PA. Why they trial? You're trying, why am from so a post to. As I said, you won't post to me here attacking and then you try a post here and there in some kind of this here. They see, I'm really about UK and most of the EU countries, they say, I want to mean stop when you're making companies now a website now you usually. I'm not this one ball say I gave you call net say a song we eat within 24 hours. Say I be a bit spread. What is that style as I say? It maybe I make us say me yaw and me how kakra will be say. Abrantia na de na buy when you call you. Na nipa no record here no or the command ka so blog e bi or the watermark to so. Na or your teacher I know your student. Or your student a story ni different. Or your teacher be or recording your teacher on so the story different. Because the teacher na recording teacher na say be a girl teacher bi so ni no. All penary and now all we are teacher we are calling no good the mass. Say a student we na recording so a now the student nso ebia na ni jige no na get no blow for na get ni bibi na ya say only teacher you train parenting when you own for bia boge enye swine it could that story the other part nso na ko say the esi here na nyina no or the son na ade so agina ade bi and epia ba video nti the recorder has offended or has broken the law. But na ya kufa recorder no. Because guy dey good anima se pa. Except sa papa ya the video ba ya e wo Kroben so. Sa ko de kra ya bodu. Bataza or say batazes. So be kaya. Sa ko de abodu bra. Na senya ye coast football ya e bo hwe ni em say the country ni ba. And be the camera cut to the name so part of this week. I want your yes. And the advertising sir with a bad story. One travel below no be from who said, Bra, now we probably feature one. Maybe a new something a branch and person of credit in I don't know. So media said, Abrasi Indian as a man idea, Indian on one embrace. But the two young one to be with my embrace. But see, answer there. Ewe boy say young say me pet the bit my boy. Na ya hwe the Yankopon ewe ya man. But eya papa sabranti no say his career will go down the ring because of a certain level of promiscuity. Now, I said there, our pound show still leads us to something else. And the Abra, who needs a car? What we buy about call? And I want a word, a perfume, Esther. Esther. Okay, Esther, let's go. To abna mo leko. Esa na boko die. Esa boko die.
Ami ado moko na swear.
Boko na se mu video pa Esa why you bro ni pa oton ade o. You ase pa business dey o ye pa fason o de Well, me am just Esther na say ya. Say about Esther or say I or go to jail and you go so na dey so ya dey. That very. Esther na boko dey.
Ami ado
Me doesn't so say obesi machi na wanja ma dey maba edi ba chobra. Ye nkomo so di edi brani ndi ye nkomo na say ye mre nem so ehwe ne nyankopon ebe edi nkomo ye di na da no wo bi ka abrante yi a opato say ye mfa ne nko be bi no go kira de na mfumso na siye ensi bio wo futuo ne den a wo be ma e wa mo si Who's was a video ever? Say Ojaba say. Ojaba say. Sisia me wa chalk me ato a dam asem ba no. Obeka no and I want it. We are sorry, but they make their force and I say one cast as a medium. If you also slow so everybody are coming. Sarah make a see as some so. I guess I was the video now country. Say a bar, the other answer overshare. Overshare, and the way I like your mind. I like your mind. Who get evangelism mind? Who get evangelism mind? And the boy, any shares in the book. And the Odia buy a share. But see, Inyam by the share video, share TikTok, na blocking on if you on your go. Now, but kind story, no call him. Oh, Abna. Now you can hear the UK network assemble. Require
restriction because just recently you're fine.
And the way a new page way restrictions. You real life na and I'm too. Once a counselor underscore Lutrot in a word number spa is more than 1,000. It's way back one and maybe that 8,000. I am the backup. It's the way by your life. Your life no one and somebody restriction. Now I'm saying now wait for because show one side not two ways so. There's somebody to happen. I don't know but we're discussing a very important issue here where how to manage your mother as an in-law to your wife. Is it a duty of the man to let the mother understand that I am married, or you cut off your mother totally to live your life? Because it's very important that you know what time it is and what is going on. And so it's well. So Esther Akwaba now. Esther Waba, I got a friend. All right, so my issue is that I mean, as for these 3-4 things that they encourage, but let's have education and lead. Managing mothers in law, especially for those of you on Facebook, you're here to also learn. On YouTube, that is where the story will stay for long. I'm not too sure that how long we can have the TikTok numbers stay in terms of holding. well, let's start back. And go on and go. So, Esther, I said that. Esther, tell me, go. I said that. Obaka, sorry, now, I had it. And I said, Ozanka. Okay. Martin. So we are here live with Councillor Lutrot. We are discussing a very essential, important. We're having a very important conversation, and the conversation is on the fact that we're trying our best to know what it is and how to manage your mother as an in-law to your wife. The story of a young man is what we are about to read. I want a lady to read so that we get it. The story is very, very straightforward. A young man is confused because the mother is not well and we want to live with them, but he cannot allow the mother to share in their thing. I'm not too, this girl too is good. I think my life is becoming a problem now. I need energy to rebound my life. I don't know, but I might end the life and go by somewhere. Those who want to learn are those who, I mean, unless we have to do it for the sake of those who want to learn it. But let's the story is what I've just summarized to tell you. I wanted to be sure that what I've now will come and read. But so the man has a problem. His problem is that the wife is refusing the mother from coming to join them. And he too loves the wife so much that what is going on, he doesn't like it. So that's the story, and we want to see if Abna can read the story for us. But if she can't come, we'll spend some few hours here already. We've done 1 hour 43 minutes. We don't know whether she's coming, okay. As I say, she's coming. I don't know whether sexual coming or normal coming, but Abna is coming. So that she reads the story for us. And then we go. So Abna Bana. Sir. Okay. She's coming in, so I try my blood. Esther said you many so our what do I say about Atnada? Oh, Esther. And the opening mama and grab my home. Was it more animal? It is between Omame and was about wine and say about people that if you have a police of and Ade.
I'll be a name, no money, but I'll say, what's so far here? If I will say, let's see, and I'm one of my, I've been shushing, I'm also bad here, one hand of my coffee. I'm the referee, and it's a one house, a referee.
Did I say, oh, mommy, won't change?
I said, I told Papa, I said, carefulness, the door, since I'm
Oh, okay. Okay. And everybody say you choose the answer. Like I will choose the first answer because your comfort, your privacy is okay with your mother. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You want to be almost cinema abaso. So almost bo almost buy almost new biane almost go to market. Mami be toy you no be no bibia oh nkala wa no adware won asebare de bo ne nyon wanka. Ni mami na ewu agya na asebare. Do you think somebody can replace the mother with another person's mother?
I said, Nipa, you will be on you. No, be an enemy. There will be all yet, will be all Yana or Babem and Babem and our area. And you'll be to me, I had a pepper.
Sir.
You will be all you. Just say, oh, we are no. Also, will be our Yan, share that car, say, the book be about to say, or your papa. Yeah, young penny. It's done at all. I don't say you are
and you just say, yeah, start a war scheme. Emma, mother-in-law or wives, I even ya will be awarded.
Oh,
sir. Now, as I'm slow, show one that you be good mother-in-law, so what Babema, and I'll be troublesome, and I'll be a witch. If I have that's how we are back to a finaba. And I suppose someone say on you.
Oh, my
Oh, let's say, that's Usa.
And I make a say, the one mamma do it, remember me do it already. Oh, no, I'm two, you grab on and okay, maybe I mean, I'm yet my life. Oh, come in and come over the
Sour.
Oh,
okay. Yana will bear my wife now. Oh, man, go ahead.
That's here.
Who couldn't go ahead and so on, right? I think Bomardina shedding crown on them. Oh, Musin, a new mobile, Obama, Ombra and children, a new mobile, right? Because, see, I get a crack. Obadi ever fat. Right, ever fat. But see, what my tears said, oh, my bear, my dear, Naka, the Obenian, while in the Atagi, what's in it then there, sweet and nice. It's Esther, dear Nanka, or say that, you know, or on yet bad mother-in-law, on your witch, on your troublesome. A very good ones, maybe, and here that's it. So, and say, I've been your mind. Story also, Edo. Namas used to be a question. You want to open or question about it, or very invited. Yamina, I don't know, open you who say, Mama. But see, a restriction block is a being. Many will feel. On being young, not yes. A bad day. And I am sorry because. Internet never to Ghana the chia but a year. Hey, Utukana was an animal tossing was a one shall one mouth. Paco can't be a but Yamia Duma Obi a utie mi bia 23 October. Nyame adoma ye di abasubodi emu obi kese e man krofo a omo asetene amubo a ne munya mo ye nyina akọ kan friend 3G award e wo United States of America. Afi epia mu na December no ye nyina ye ne cha e share Esther e ka se wo bon humodin pa o council was live so enti award bi a me wo US me ma ya ma Esther Publisher's Choice, the follower of Councillor Lutrot on TikTok and on Facebook. Award goes to Esther Men. And the Roman Award of America, but we are for Jim Blair. This is more ecogenal. And the Sisiara Yedinko. Yedinyamana with the so ya now. Obanzo. Oh, we team common. Obanzo team common. We say I'm facing the same thing that you're talking about. Because of my mother-in-law, I can't wear the dress I want to wear. I say, Esther, I can't tell. Esther, we see the mother-in-law till want to Italian to be in a good word. When you are short dress, they are telling you if you. I said, the mother-in-law, one shot, or only twice said, twice I have black. I tell you, all right, so let me read the story of the day. So the story of the day reads that a young man of 44 years who has been married for 7 months is having a challenge between himself and the wife. And the challenge is that the wife in question is refusing to accept the fact that his mother can pass by to come and visit. And the reason why she's contesting is she is believing that her comfort, realization, and understanding is governed by so as we speak on prima the mother-in-law and I'm the man say why be a one as you see her there. So Mr. said, quite men of a fast one. A foot ben here. Now, my lady, not tears, say, what's about a bar, then creating room for her to come in there, join us to do what is right. So that's the story of the day. If anybody wants to address it, let's go ahead. You can address it. But let me also take my bite on it. So that if my time is up, I close. At least I've had a bite for those on YouTube and on Facebook. So the woman's complaint, the woman's request is far away from the answers that we can have. Well, I think that I need to address my answer. So the issue is here. The young man and his wife, the young man is requesting that the mother will come. The wife is saying that there's no need. And he's come to us with a story and asking that, why is the wife saying there's no need and he's obeying there's no need? But when it comes to him, all right, so The man is complaining that the mother is not able to come and visit them because the friend says that it's not possible. And so all right, let's do a close. Maybe let's give an advice, or let's tackle the conversation for the sake of those on YouTube. So the first place is the man has a mother-in-law and the woman has a mother-in-law. These two mother-in-laws are very, very important in the marriage, not just the mothers-in-law. The mothers-in-law play very vital roles in this marriage setting. So the woman's mother is a mother-in-law to the husband. The husband's mother is the mother-in-law to the wife. For the sake of new students on these pages, I've told you already that if you're talking about in-law, between your wife, the husband, and the other party, when you say who is an in-law, you are the in-law, because nobody comes to you without me. So I am the law. Having made it clear that I am the law, it means that between my mother and my wife is the law. You get it? Or better still, between my wife and her mother, she is the law. And between myself and it's also approved. Go ahead and do what you want to do with it. Amazing. 5. Counselor 5. Facebook 3. Well, continue the chat. So a mother-in-law is the mother of a spouse. So a man has a mother-in-law, a woman has a mother-in-law, or better still, a wife has a mother-in-law, a husband has a mother-in-law, and not just mother-in-law. They have a lot of in-law, sisters-in-law, brothers-in-law, cousins-in-law, parents-in-law, grandma-in-law, grandfather-in-laws. So all these in-laws that they have are in-laws that, fortunately or unfortunately, let's see, it's 50, okay. They are in-laws that, fortunately or unfortunately, you will always see them, or you want to see them. But seeing them every day raises a level of budget allocation that they may need, not even as market women. You understand? So an in-law is a spouse's mother. And we are discussing specifically the mother of an in-law. To be honest with you, the mother of an in-law makes the son feel he's overly protected by him. But, sorry, the mother of a son makes him feel that way. However, the mother of the Gavin or the mother of the host, or the mother of any other person who is married, if you are the man, they end up dealing with the woman. So I'm talking about in-law. So an in-law is the spouse's mother. And this story is that this young man is not able to bring the mother to their matrimonial home because the wife is not comfortable about it. And she's not comfortable. We don't know, but he doesn't want the mother to come. And my question is, continue, so a mother-in-law is the mother of the spouse. And now the boy's conversation is that his spouse's mother, who is a mother-in-law to him, comes. And anytime the spouse mother comes with an in-law, is able to bring a piece of a cake in the house. So the wife's mother comes to them almost every week, according to the story. But her mother has not been with them, but he's been sick for some time. Because she's 86 years or so, yes. And because she's sick, it's very, very difficult to do forms of implants for the mother-in-law. But she's managing the mother-in-law. And the mother-in-law has also been managing him, because the mother-in-law keeps asking how let's answer correct. I don't know. YouTube for your lecture and TikTok media. So a mother-in-law is the mother of the wife or the husband. In this story we have read, the young man is accusing the wife of refusing the mother, who is her mother-in-law, from coming into their house. Now, the young man said that the other part is the wife's mother, who is the in-law, comes almost every week to visit them. But his mother is refusing, his wife is not allowing the mother to come. And the reason why he wants the mother in law anybody want to come, but still you didn't say open space in the privacy. Say the opposite of shop that they short here, what's it been to be short? Now, see, now, see, but I'll see the mammy and go and take a shot or better 1 year term. I'll see now, see, but one book, the mammy and go. Bearman said, mammy and go, why am I? And so better one check. Na ultimate was running the door back again. We are near diamond and on to One count, but the mammy bar, we never beaten up for dear. That's a wisdom mammy bar, with me never be apple. Overcome. Yeah, overcome. We're fine. Overcome works out. We're fine. Yeah, taste that program. So Esther's questions were very relevant one. Then where is the mother-in-law? Why is the mother coming to live? So I've said it before that if you are living with your wife and your mother is coming to the house, the reason why you have to elect your wife is because your wife's first rival is your mother. I repeat, your wife's first rival is your mother. So every time your mother walks into the area where your wife is occupied, she always has a comment, a statement to make. And no man wants to find the yeah. So yes.
Still now numbers.
iOS restriction down the appeals I'm not sure because I had time. Yes, because there's nothing that open our report. There's nothing you do. Because US where you want me yeah, and it's all block. TV be anyone who comes to one boring. So your mother is Facebook for every church. I'm glad to be kind of it. So your mother-in-law, already the game here very simple. Inti sabofran anase nipa naba ebenebe. So the question is, if you should be actually you are God bless you now. So YouTube is your one person. Anyway. So the mother, yeah, banana, some banana, big, so the mother-in-law has the right because the son is there. The mother-in-law has the right because the daughter is there. So in the first place, all the two mother-in-laws, because their daughter and son are getting married, they have a certain privileges in the marriage because it is their daughter and son who is getting married. Having said that, the mother-in-laws became mothers-in-law because of the marriage. So a man's mother, who is the mother of the husband, has a certain leverage and a space within the life of the marriage. So your mother can come to the house, but mind you, when your mother comes, he refers to you as obviously number one to say. That's what. Okay. When your mother-in-law also comes, your mother-in-law will address you, our son. How are you doing? Is everything okay? Thank you so much for mine our daughter for us. That's the difference. The last package is the one that when you do, you are not able to have a mother-in-law. So there are categories. But everybody who is able to pay the bride price of a woman creates the atmosphere of a mother-in-law for the woman and a mother-in-law for the man. Establish the truth that every mother-in-law from the man's side will always be a fighting enemy to the woman's side. The reason is because the woman believes that I don't need an interference. The mother too believes that you are an interference. That is why you need to understand very well when you're getting married the things that will come alongside in terms of gift, in terms of you have to be very, very aligned properly so that you don't find yourself in trouble. So a mother-in-law, I repeat, is the mother of a husband or a wife. So the spouse in the marriage, their parents are the in-laws. Is it wrong for your mother-in-law as a husband? Is it wrong for your mother-in-law to walk to your house, come to your house, or travel to your house? I want to answer my own question self. The first place is that there's nothing wrong in your mother-in-law coming to visit you. There's nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, it helps the garnishing of the food. It helps the molding system of the food. So yes, if he decides to make it, these answers will help. So what can be solved? Waba. After the next one. Over tell us a motor and no. Allez. Allez, autre mintra. Autre mintra. And the one can't today. Say a single room gra, one can't one today.
Oh, and I hear nobody. Obiani, on the counter, when you saw to the counter. But Obiani in the side of the lady on the story, but Obiani in the side. Make us say, hey, yeah, I don't China. And you say, if you're mobile, wire, no crap, maybe I'm not having no. And to the swan, as the mammy night, you don't see fancy, but over a way, you can pay out much. But I give you all of one. But then you lost to be all of one. Who you hear when say our young state? Who you hear now, shut one? And that's why you know any, but then you are not on fun, not what. But what's a night? So, yo, ladies, baby, your motion, try to say. But maybe I'm going to you. Maybe I don't make it great, you know. Or you have my calculation, he said that would be a way to show or anything.
And so the old fast was off on my name. Obanasi ompene. Obanasi ompene. Otmini nasi ba entene fi ba ku.
Oh, when the guy has all coming. Why are sure that you can tell me a better part, you know? Then I may never problem is. I don't know some of these things. I never tell you. I'll go my name back. I said, oh, where am I to know why I'm
saying? Now the issue is that the daughter-in-law is refusing mother-in-law from coming to live with them. Is it wrong or right to come and live with your son who is married in Accra or in the city? It's wrong. Anywhere your son marries, if there's an event on the calendar, you can decide to go into the event area as an event organizer. Why do I say the event organizer in an event way? Every woman has a unique future, and every woman has a common future, and every woman have a standing future. So there are things that there are traces in all of you. It will hit you back, even though you might think that is good. Well, so what do we do to protect the mother-in-law? What do you do to protect the wife? The wife doesn't want her marriage to spoil, because when the mother-in-law comes, she's going to be a burden on her. That's one. Number two, when the mother-in-law comes, she's going to live a life that can be a prevention method for the children. So let's allow that to fly, that she can bring the mother-in-law into the house. She can visit, but living as a member of the house, I don't subscribe to it, because in my few years of studying marriage and the organogram and the interference and the blockers and the chokers, one of the first people I came across in the line of duty that can destroy marriage faster, quicker, and well able happens to be the mother of whoever sells the product. So we have agreed that the mother-in-law can visit but cannot stay. Why? Because when the mother-in-law goes to stay, then it has become a business of the wife to make sure that he will take care of the mother-in-law, and it is traditionally wrong. So taking over an appreciation will come, but it comes through so I want to advocate that if you're a mother-in-law, don't disgrace yourself by going to your son's place to sleep. Same here, if you're a daughter-in-law, don't be happy that your children's food is being taken care of by a mother-in-law. That's laziness. Because the mother-in-law is supposed to be served. It must be served. So it's better that as a man, you have to recognize your mother and then assist her to understand the role of being an in-law, not a friend to your wife. An in-law cannot be a friend to you, no way. And same here, an in-law cannot be an enemy to you. Having said that, you're supposed to understand the protocols that keeps us old and young. So I will be of the view that, young man, it makes sense. Your mother needs care. Yes, your mother took care of you. He sold everything. All the things you are saying, they are true. But your mother cannot come and live in the marital home with your wife. especially now that you didn't even state the number of buildings you have or number of rooms you have around there. It is you who is going to make the decision. But if you ask me here professionally, your mother coming to the house will never solve a problem. It will never be a problem. So we will agree to disagree, but our agreement right now is that, say, stop your mother from coming to live in your house because she's sick. Rather, look for somebody in the village, the amount of money you spend for her coming to Accra, give it to the person to assist your mother if you are the only child of your mother. Number two, boy children cannot keep their mothers in their homes, but girl child can always bring their mothers in the house because when your mother comes to your system, you leave alone. May share the watch on so not to be a trouble. But what yes, say, Lima made my mesra, but my mammy may have bed in few so malicious. Yes, it's good to have privacy, but your mother cannot become a patient in your house. It's nice, say, what's it about if you, but never be also a while. Almost a ban, but if you're not money, it says, well, Debbie, be a manasi ban or ya one. Hear me, if you make your mother-in-law a house help, you are digging a hole for yourself. Because yourself and your mother-in-law, you are all co-opted member of the family you have entered. The way your mother-in-law has been accepted in the family is the same way you are going to be accepted in the family because she came in as somebody who is a mother to the son. Same way you also be a mother to a son. And no matter what you do, the reflexes will be simple. You know the type of woman you have, whatever it is. But right now, it doesn't make this woman a bad woman. It doesn't make her a wicked one. But she cannot adopt and live with the mother-in-law in the house. So she has called for an immediate understanding so that the request of you going to talk to your wife to have a fight will cease. If it's better, look for somebody. Good. That is why he would need a lot of talk therapy to know how to talk to the mother. Because if you don't take care, your mother will disown you. And when your mother disowns you, you owe a lot of people forever. I've said it before, Esther. If you are going to get married and your mother doesn't like the woman, go ahead and marry the woman. But if you are going to get married, your father doesn't like the woman, sack the woman immediately. Fathers have more clear judgment when it comes to marriage than mothers who are using emotions to judge. So it's straightforward. Men mind mammy in the few. Uncle be no shadow mammy. Not on ta and costran mammy or costrana. A ya on father you didn't it, but on you said, the yiddy uncle shadow mammy did your son so you're needing your nest. What I say, Mammy won't so I will prevent you from bringing their mother to the house. I hope you have sense to know, said their way, Aba yɛ de bɔ teaching yɛ de bɔ ba ma ne yɛ yɛ sɛ woni teaching na woni teaching na kwa mo fa so ba abusua no pepepe enti hwɛ na wanka sɛ yɛ bɔ teaching saa odi yɛ mfa bɔ na meso yɛ de bɛbɔ na tete nkwara no nti ase sɛ daachi bi nse na wade nhyehyɛ ne tie. Your mother-in-law has the right to come to you. You also have the right to refuse to see your mother-in-law. However, let it be on a good notice so that the two of you will always be living in harmony and in strength and respect. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you all very much for coming to join me. This is brought to you by Afromax Class. We didn't have that today to wait for us. Tomorrow is another day. So Afromax Class is for me, and that is what we are all taking right now. It's a t-shirt I'm wearing with my face on it. Order yours now and start taking. As a man, if you're about 35 years, take off your prostate, because this medicine will take off your prostate, your blood circulation, your liver, your kidney, your oxidation stress, and will build for you the best immune system that you can ever have. Please, the capsules are 30 minutes. You can take one in the evening, and all you need to do is to just release the cash, and then we will let you have it. The cash for this medicine, we all know the price of it. We will not mention it for you to be shocked, but please order your Afromax Class now. 0277 609 0277 609 645. So we are done. Or you can buy your Makwe ginger chips either from me or from any of the shops in America, in UK. You can get in touch with all of them and buy Makwe ginger honey chips. You can also call in on 0277 609 644 to connect you to who can bring you Afromax Plus or Makwe ginger honey chips. Hear me, don't wait till you're broken down with a certain disease or illness before you look for a solution. Now, as we speak, come forward and do the needful by getting the medicine for yourself so that your prostate glands are protected. Remember, Afromax Plus, every man needs a second chance. Why do I keep saying that? The second chance is hearing the same thing you are hearing today and moving to do what you are doing today. Then next time I see you. Well, thank you very much. God bless you, Esther. Thank you for coming. I mean, I was busy. We're sorry to say that the story is straightforward. A son-in-law must learn how to make the mother aware of being an in-law to the wife and not a mother. The problem is that usually our mothers will come and view a position in the life of our family that they are equally mothers because they mothered us. Please, if you mothered me, it is possible. Don't add me to your budget of people who are mothering you. I am out of this system as I talk now. So I'm okay. Things are fine. We're moving forward in the right direction. Any other issue that you have, call 0277 609 644. Any other issue you have, 0277 609 644. I'm out of here. Proudly brought to you by Makwe ginger honey chips. And as usual, Afromax Plus, the suspect.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.